Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing? If you're around, stop and say hello. I don't really tell anybody I'm going live. It's just very random. Don't have a random time that I come on here, but I'm just trying to make it on maybe once a week and or twice a week, depending on what I feel led to do. So I hope you're doing well tonight. I wanted to talk to you about what do you think it is, okay? One overarching theme for 2024 in your marketing. One overarching theme for 2024. And I've been hearing it repeatedly. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to let Eric AI tell you, okay? Because he just happened. This has been on my mind a lot here lately because I've been hearing a lot about it. And so I'm going to let him tell you what it is, and I'm going to share my screen, and then we'll see what tips he can give us, okay? And then I'll share my thoughts on the matter, and then maybe you'll hear a little bit of a story from me, okay? So as I go to share my screen here, oh gee, let's try this one for now, I guess, huh? Present my screen. We are going to do, I hope I picked the right one. I don't think that's it. So bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. I got a lot of tabs up here. It's a lot of tabs. All right, I got to figure out which one it is. I think I got off of, I moved away from him. That's all. And he can just tell you all about it all over again. So that'll be great. Okay, now that we've got it all figured out, I'm going to share my screen. All right, here we are. Now, so let's let Eric tell us what it is. Okay. This will be fun.
Hey there. Today, let's discuss the importance of building trust in network marketing. One effective way to build trust is through authenticity. Being genuine and transparent in our interactions helps establish credibility and fosters stronger connections with our team and prospects. How do you prioritize authenticity in your network marketing efforts?
Now, this is a point where I can actually kind of chat with them. And when I first got this tool, so what happens is to create Eric in AI form here, a lot of data had to be downloaded. And I ordinarily would not share this, but I do sometimes in my stories. I think it's pretty cool technology. It's also technology that can be abused. So there has been a tight rein put on here. But that being said, this is a partnership that Eric Worre has done with the platform that I actually promote. I actually found this platform through a friend of mine. So we'll just go into a little bit more about that in a few minutes. But it's just one of the really cool tools because Eric Worre, as you know, is a top mentor in the network marketing field. And a lot of people go to his GoPro events, and he has some online events. He's always doing trainings. If you really want to dive deep and have his coaching, you will probably pay him a hefty penny. But what's really cool is I have a mentor here I can run my thoughts by if I want to, and then he can give me a little bit of baseline instruction, which I think is really kind of cool. It's a lot like, you know, some of the tools and technology that we have today. So I that being said, I'm going to just go out here and ask him a couple questions. So his question is, how do you prioritize authenticity in your network marketing efforts? And I'm going to tell you, I don't feel like I probably am really good at this. I do not talk about my story enough. In fact, I've probably got about 4 or 5 different stories I could just, you know, throw one out. I mean, I could tell you about being a younger parent and, living on, $20 or $40 in our bank account for, like, 8 days or something. I could tell you about that. I could tell you about having cared for my mother in my home for 3 years while she was very ill and, trying to run and build my network marketing company. I could tell you about a lot of things, okay? But, one of the things that I don't do enough is share my authentic self, and, it's something I'm gonna be a little bit better at, I think, in 2024. Yeah, but let's see what he has to say about maybe a few tips he can give us, and I'm just going to plug something in here. I'm just gonna tell him I'm not good at it, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna tell him. I'm gonna say, Eric AI, I'm not really good at this. Can you give me some tips?" Let's see what he says. Might take him a minute. He's clear out in, Nevada, I think, like Las Vegas.
Michelle, one of the most important affirmations to integrate into your mindset is I am worthy, I am deserving, I am capable. Say it out loud and believe it. This isn't just a mantra, it's a commitment to yourself to overcome feelings of fraud or inauthenticity. Embrace this affirmation as your truth as you grow in network marketing. Now tell me, how do you feel when you say these words?
I'm not gonna say them out loud. So I'm just gonna tell him, I said, I I I feel they're authentic, but I just don't know how to get the point across. Okay, let's see what he says. All right. He's out in Las Vegas, you guys. It takes
That's
a
a great
while.
start, acknowledging your authentic feelings. The next step is to share your story. People relate to genuine experiences, struggles, and successes. Share your own journey in network marketing, the challenges you faced, and how you overcame them. This creates a connection with your audience and demonstrates your authenticity. Remember, facts tell, stories sell. Now, can you think of a personal story that you could share with your team or prospects?
Well, I'm gonna tell him I think I can, Eric AI. Maybe. I don't know if I can put it together or not. I think so. Thank you.
You're welcome, Michelle. Sharing that story will help you resonate with your team and prospects on a deeper level. If you need further guidance or have more questions down the road, don't hesitate to reach out. Take that next step and tell your story with confidence. Wishing you success in your network marketing journey?
All right, you guys, so cool. And um, I'm really, I really like having the sort of tool that you can bounce things off of. Now, we have ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is a little bit of a time saver as far as marketing is concerned. Let's put Eric away. He's got to go to bed. Actually, it's still pretty early out there in Las Vegas. All right, you guys. So, being authentic is really something to look at in 2024, okay? So, telling your story. What is your story? Let me tell you what I have found in network marketing, okay? I realized that very early on that selling to friends and family just is not sustainable, okay? And a lot of people come into network marketing and they are trying to figure things out. Most of the time, they're not entrepreneurs. They don't really have any sales experience. They just want to make money, extra money. They want to make money online and they want to make money from home. It's a great environment now, especially since COVID, that people can learn to make money from home just on their computers, on their devices. Now, sometimes you can do some freelance work. If you have some, um, let's just say you are maybe a virtual assistant of some kind, maybe you have some administrative assistant type of skills. So you can freelance maybe on something like Upwork or Fiverr or do something like that. If you have the ability to do that kind of thing, you can find platforms and you can find clientele for those things. Now, that kind of income is not necessarily scalable, which is why people love network marketing because you can get started, you can build, right? You can build something, and then eventually you will see things start happening where you are helping people solve problems, right? And then you're being compensated for endorsing certain products. As I have a friend that would say he is a compensated endorser. So you receive that compensation, and then it sort of trickles on down, and then you start building what's known as a residual income. It's not necessarily passive income. A passive income is something that you don't really have to put a whole lot of effort into. And I could tell you in this profession, you will put some effort into it. It's just a long haul. You will do it, okay? And it's not easy. Anybody that comes and tells you this is easy is not being truthful, okay? This is hard. It's challenging. And you need somebody to help you, okay? When I got started in this, I had some retail sales experience, and I actually worked at a furniture store at a very young age. And I became the manager of that store when I was only about 19 or 20. And I had to do things, I had to learn things. I had to learn to order product, make sure that people's orders were being sent for um, manufacture and then delivery. And if people were uh, getting getting a loan for their furniture, I had to make sure the paperwork was turned into the right company. I had to do these certain tasks in order to make things roll, right? So I also learned how, as part of all this, how to be, how people would come in. You would invite them in. They would invite themselves in because it was at a mall. And then they would have to have time to themselves because most people don't like to be sold to. They don't want to be sold to, but they want you around when they have the questions, right? So you know how it is when you go to, let's just say, the car dealership. It's the same way. You don't want to be pounced on. You want to look around the lot without being having somebody over top of you so you can see, and then you want to go and ask questions when you find the right thing, right? It's a lot the same way. You're here to help people solve problems. And so people don't necessarily understand that, and if they learn it, then they still have to learn that balance between uh, building a relationship and bringing showing your authentic self, and then bringing people into the fold that will know, like, and trust you. Okay. So one of the things that we do this is through authenticity. So I shared a little bit about my journey in retail sales, and I will share a little bit of my network marketing journey because it's quite different, you guys, from retail. Okay. So this is a relationship, definitely a relationship building type of, you know, work. Okay. So entrepreneurship in this network marketing journey is all about networking and building relationships with people. And so that they can get to know you and they can get to trust you, and they will need to like you. Okay. So we do this through sharing, maybe coming on here live, doing a live video. We produce content. If you are a creator here on social media, you will know that we do a whole lot of content creation. And the goal is to share ourselves, and then also to start conversation, because the content that you have and that you provide, the content that you create should be structured so that it does spark some conversation. And I'm going to give you some tips when it comes to authenticity. Okay. So bear with me just a second. And I think I have a good 4 tips, maybe 4 tips for you. All right. And here they are. Okay. So you're going to share your story. All right. And you want to let people know the real, authentic you by sharing your personal journey, including the ups and downs. Okay. This is, and I'm going to share this with you. There are ups and downs in this journey. And one of the best things that you can do in this journey is find, number one, a personal brand. Now, personal brand is going to help you with a couple of different things. A personal brand is going to make it so that you will spark more conversation because people don't necessarily know what it is you promote. And you can take that personal brand with you wherever you go. Okay. One of my companies, and this can happen to you, okay? One of my companies, just out of the blue, decided they were going to close down. We got notices about this a couple of weeks ago. Okay. And as for me, it wasn't as big of a deal because I did not have a huge clientele. I wasn't really building in that particular business, but I had customers. Okay. And so this is something that can happen. Your company can close the doors. And so then you need to go on to the next thing. And so if you're building a personal brand and you're building know, like, and trust, then it should be easier for you to transition. Right. It also helps you if you are seeking multiple streams of income, and you want to um, stay compliant in your company. So building a personal brand will help you to do these things. And it also helps you with curiosity marketing. So if people have a hard time looking you up and finding out what you do, they have to come to you and ask. And so that's what you like. Okay. So you want to definitely share your personal journey. So that was tip number one is a personal brand. Okay. And the ups and downs, you want to share the ups and downs, right? It's not an easy road. And there are ups and downs. There will be times when you will struggle, and there will be times when you have a good month. It's going to flip back and forth while you're growing. Okay. You definitely want to stay in for the long haul, but you also want to make sure you have a compensation plan that's not going to penalize you for not getting past 90 days. Okay. And what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is you do not want to be buying your bonuses. If there's anything that I feel you should avoid doing is sinking more money into your opportunity than what you're getting out of it. Now, you might say you joined your company for the products. So if you're going to be buying the products anyway, then by all means, you stay put. But if you are trying to build and you're buying your bonuses, you've got 3 or 4 auto ships, it's the wrong path. Okay. And it's just not, it doesn't do you any good to do that. And I personally could not see myself asking anybody to do that. In fact, I left one of the companies I was with because of it. All right. Ups and downs, you will have struggles. Okay. I have struggles. Anybody who's in this business has struggles. Right. You want to build trust. And one of the ways you can build trust is by helping other people. You want to help other people get to where they want to go. You will benefit from helping your potential team members and your customers. Okay? You want to show people that you're human just like them, and I am. You guys, I have a husband. I have a 3, I can't even call them children anymore. I used to say I have 3 children, 3 grown children. Well, they're really just offspring now because they're, I have one that's late 20s and 2 more in their 30s. So they're adults, okay? And I have a son-in-law and a daughter-in-law. I have 4 grandchildren that I love. I have 2 dogs. I'm a normal person. And I have the same things going in my life that you have going on in yours. I have all the same struggles, all of them. Okay. All right. Listen and engage. This is number 2. Listen and engage. Authenticity isn't just about talking, it's about listening. Engage with your network by responding to the needs and feedback, to their needs and feedback. Share that you care about their opinions and experiences. Be there to help. Because this is a business of helping. Number 3, be consistent. Your message and action should align across all platforms. Consistency in your values, messages, and branding helps people to recognize and remember you. I'm going to tell you something about me that is not popular in the network marketing arena, okay? I am a believer in Christ. Now that's not it exactly, okay? There are a lot of people in network marketing that are Christian. Where I draw the line is with new age concepts. I will not participate in new age concepts, no matter how real, that people would say they are. Okay. I will not talk about manifestation. I won't do it. All right. So I do talk about attraction marketing because you do want to be bringing people to you because it's so much easier to close sales when people are seeking you out for your thing versus you pushing it on your broke Uncle Bob. Okay. But I will not invite new age concepts into my business. I won't do it. And that's the opinion that's not popular, okay? So that is one of my messages. When people talk about this, it makes me cringe. And I just don't opt into that, okay? All right. So you want your message to be clear. I am here to help. All right. Now I have branded myself in a weird sort of way because you really do need a personal brand. So I'm here to help you be accountable. Okay. And if you're stuck, because we all get a little stuck, or if you're new, because you do not know how to do this when you are new, if you're stuck, if you're new, if you don't know whether to move the left or the right, I'm here for you. Okay. I will guide you along. And I have a rewards based system to do this. Okay. All right. So your message should be clear. I am here to help you. Okay. And whatever your help statement is. All right. So I personally want you to be able to move your left foot forward and then your right foot forward. And I'm here to help you with tools and strategies. That's what I have in my arsenal. That's my toolbox. Tools. Tools and strategies to win the hearts of qualified buyers. And what do I mean by qualified? Qualified means they want to buy your stuff. You're not pushing it on them. They want to buy it. Okay. So I'm here to help you build your influence in the influence building stage because you do have to have a certain degree of influence in this business to have people seeking you out. Okay. So that's that one. All right. Just a couple more and then we'll quit for the night. All right. So be consistent. So you should be consistent. One more. Provide value. Provide value. Okay. Instead of focusing solely on selling your thing, you need to concentrate on how you can help other people solve their problems. Right. And add value into the lives of others. You should be doing that with your content daily. Now, if you have, you have something that's just really eye catching, let's just say you sell jewelry, you sell makeup, something that's eye catching, that's a little bit easier to do than health and wellness products. Okay. But it doesn't really matter what it is because I can go to Ulta and buy makeup. I can buy jewelry anywhere. So you have to be the person that provides the value so other people will follow you and seek you out because once you build that fan base, it will be easier to close your sales. It just will. Okay. All right. So Connect with people, not just products or businesses, not just with your products and business or in business. You want to be authentic. It means being relatable and approachable and building lasting relationships with people. Okay. So make sure you're doing that. Now, I have a Facebook group that I recently started, and I would love to see more people in it. So, and not just for me, it's for the people that are already there. Okay. Um, because I don't have any paid coaching. I don't charge anything for what I do or how I help you. My goal is to help you succeed in what you're doing. Okay. Because if I help you, that adds value to my brand. And so it's kind of a reciprocity. It's one of the things you learn about reciprocity, right? A give to get, right? So I add the value, and if it helps you, that helps me. All right? So I would love to invite you in. There's just one thing that you need to do. You need to go up and get that book, The Digital DMO, because it is your guide. It is your guide to it's your roadmap for getting out of this stuck slump you're in. Okay. So if you're stuck, if you're new, you're in a slump, feel free to join. And there is a community. Okay. And for a limited time, I'm extending it um, because I'm going to start charging for it eventually here. I haven't decided when I'm going to start, but I have an ebook that talks about attraction marketing. It's like 67 pages, you guys. It's $11.99 value because that's what I would sell it for on Amazon. Okay. And so it's still relatively inexpensive. But if you want to get it for free, just let me know. Send me a DM and I'll make sure that you do. Okay. And I'll let you know when there's going to be a charge applied to it. But for now, at least until probably April 1st, it's free. Okay. So anyway, let me know. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you be accountable. We have a rewards-based system, and just let me know how I can help. All right, that's it, guys. Have a good night. God bless you.